Chair recognizes the gentleman from Estill for an explanation of the bill and a motion thereon.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I would like for the clerk to call House Committee Substitute 1, please.
Mr. Clerk, please report.
House Committee Substitute 1 to House Bill 78.
Gentleman from Estill.
This committee sub just takes out a section that was inadvertently put in the original bill, which would have changed the statute dealing with the force necessary to defending against a service dog. So in other words, this section 2 sub, starting at the end of line 6, simply removes the new language. And so I move for adoption.
Motion made for the adoption of House Committee Substitute 1. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Motion carries. House Committee Substitute 1 is adopted. Gentleman from Estill.
Recently, this House Bill 115 passed unanimously out of VMAP committee, and I want to thank the Kentucky State Police bringing this need to us to run this House bill. What this does, for the past 2 years, we've been working with different canine units throughout the Commonwealth. We brought some up here to do some demonstrations, but this bill here deals with 3 dogs that we have in the great Commonwealth. These dogs are electronic detection dogs. This is also, it just clarifies that these dogs are categorized with other canine units that is in the Commonwealth. They're used for patrol dogs, narcotic dogs, search and rescue, and so on. So anyways, these electronic detection dogs is took in and on certain warrants, search warrants, and by adding electronics, device detection dog would be covered by this statute. So also would add the police dog definition by any canines using or being used by the law enforcement in the state, so that we don't have to come back and do this again, repeat and add something back to this definition. So in other words, this broadens the definition a little bit broader, and it brings these dogs in. And let me describe what these dogs does. These dogs are brought in to do Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. And I don't think that I have to go into detail about that, but these devices that these dogs are brought in, they will do a search just like you would with a narcotics canine unit, going around a vehicle, and they would find a bag of dope or heroin or whatever it may be. These dogs are brought into houses, and they would sniff out certain components used in these crimes against children. And so this involves residential search warrants and search of electronic storage devices. These devices are used many times hidden, and they can't be found. So what the Kentucky State Police does, they bring these dogs in, and they'll sniff out these components that's hidden in the houses. And so if there are no questions, Mr. Speaker, I would ask and move for passage of House Bill 115 as amended by House Committee Substitute 1.